going on, everybody, and who it is? So tonight, a couple little chilies. So finally, well, not finally, I got a box of peppers in. This is the second box already this grow season I've been able to find and get. So super thankful and happy for that. This box came from a new grower. I've never tried his peppers before. Never bought any of his products or had any of his products, so I'm interested to try these. This is from Jeff Perkins, Lava Pepper Farms, and these are a couple Fatalis. So related, similar to habaneros. The heat profile on these and the flavor profile, from what I understand, is very similar to that of the habanero. So anywhere from 125 to 450,000 probably on the Scoville with these. Citrusy and fruity maybe. I feel like I've had some Fatalis before, but I couldn't remember. So again, Lava Pepper Farms. It's got peppers right now, but they're hard to come by because he doesn't have, not in full production yet. Still super early in the season, but he's getting multiple boxes out a week, from what I understand. So really nice. Jeff, if you catch this, thank you, buddy. Sent me a decent box. I asked for a labeled box. Sometimes you don't always get them labeled. There's a few peppers in there that I know for sure that I haven't tried, that I really wanted to make sure were labeled and blah blah blah. So he said, yeah, I can label them for you, no problem, but sometimes my labels come off in shipping. And I said, yeah, understandable, man. I've experienced that over the years. So Jeff, if you catch this, I mean, the reason yours are coming off, to be honest with you, is, I've found that anytime somebody's putting the label just on the skin, it's going to come off. They're rubbing. You know what I mean? You got to try to attach it right to the stem. And it doesn't look like any of these were tried to be attached to the stem, like that, where they're going to hold in place better. They're just on, like these peppers, pretty smooth walled. So anyway, not bitching, just commenting. Most of the peppers in the box, I can figure out what they are anyway, so it's all good. The other thing I wanted to mention about peppers, I don't know if I've really ever mentioned it in any of my videos, is that, again, because his peppers were labeled but not super great, I wanted to make sure, because there's also some Butte Orange Copenhagens in the box, which I've had some years ago, and those are some burners, right? Much hotter than these, and they can be of this yellowish orange color sometimes. And so I was back and forth. I really wanted to make sure, that I dialed these in as Fatalis, which I'm pretty confident. And one of the main reasons, and I never really mentioned this, or I have a little bit maybe, but this is such a smooth walled pepper, compared to what a Butte Orange Copenhagen should be. Butte Orange Copenhagens can be similar in color, similar in size, but they got a lot more ridges, bumps, if you will, and just an overall more gnarly looking pepper, and not real smooth. I mean, this one's not super smooth, but there's little pimples and stuff that are on the pepper. So if you go back and you look at any of my super hot videos, all those peppers are very similar. They have that. I'm stalling, I'm bitching. Fatalis. Oh, talk about. Ooh. for the birds. Those are hot. Those are much hotter than any habanero. Yeah, those are hotter than your average habanero for sure. These are warm. Very oily pepper. Strong burn. I mean, it's just got my whole body warm. I mean, it's finally, I keep saying that, but it's like 84, 85 finally today. So it's hot as shit out here anyway. But those are much hotter than what I was anticipating. I mean, there was definitely citrus flavor in there. Not real fruity, more citrusy. But I could taste the oils, the capsaicin in that fucking pepper. And this pepper has my whole throat right here. Just lit. It's just like it's just being held. Restricted a little bit. Hot. Very good tasting pepper. Much, much, much hotter than I was anticipating, though. Those are fucking hot, dude. Jeff. I'm telling you, dude. Those are hot, buddy. My nose trickling a little bit. I think it's plateaued now, though. But I'm going to burn a little bit longer for my YouTube. And just for my own personal sake. You know, I like to go when a pepper's really hitting good and I got a good, you know, going. I like to keep the video going for a little bit. There's an endorphin dump kind of kicking in now. And then that kind of thing reminds me of other shit. So I'll keep the video going longer. It's got both sides running a little bit. Usually I just get it on this side. But this side is maybe just a little bit. Yo, I do that for the TikTok videos. I guess you're all ever wondering why I'm doing what I do. I can only upload 10-minute videos there. So I'm just timing my shit, and then I use the same video, no edits, no, you know, nothing to it, to upload on both platforms, YouTube, TikTok. And so it just works out better. Because early on in some of my videos I was filming, and I would, you know, and it still happens, and I forget the timer. And those TikTok videos are sometimes a little random if you make it to the full 10-minute. The thing about those TikTok videos is that there's not many people on TikTok platform that's making it the full 10 minutes on my videos, or any super long video like that, you know what I mean? so it doesn't really matter probably anyway, but I just do it for my peace of mind, man. And I'm a perfectionist sometimes, and the OCD kicking in and all that bullshit, but I get better views. I can tell that the viewers and stuff that I have on YouTube are viewing longer, at least some of them, you know what I mean? Anyway, I appreciate anybody that checks out my videos, but back to this pepper. It's gone down quite a bit, like drastically. If it was way up here at the top, you know, we're down here now. It's still like, and it doesn't matter the heat or the amount of peppers or whatever. The way I talk and breathe, you know, like this when I'm burning, it just always comes, man. Even with a serrano and shit, you know, it's just like, even a jalapeno, man, I'll fucking be doing that kind of shit. Like, you know, it is what it is. It's eased up a lot on the throat. A little bit of burn on the gum line, and then in the throat. Like I said, right up in here, it just grabbed it right away. Again, you could taste the capsaicin oils in there, very citrusy, almost sugary, if you will. And again, much hotter. You know, I think I may have had some habaneros along the way that have been that hot, but don't get it confused. Those are night and day hotter than your store-bought habanero. The two Fatalis that I just ate, for sure. There's no question in my mind. But very similar in taste. I still kind of like the habanero flavor better than these, so the habanero, the orange hab, still reigns supreme for me as my favorite pepper ever. So anyways, that's a long burn. I'm good. As always, appreciate y'all for watching. Should have some dope, you know, pepper content videos coming over the next week or so, week and a half, I don't know. Really good box. I'm going to review some peppers that I've already reviewed before, just because we're getting to that stage that I'm going to have to start reviewing to keep, you know, doing pepper videos sometimes. But there is a couple in this box that I've never had before. Super stoked about. The other pod in the box that this guy sent me that I'm really excited about, that I've had before many a times, is a Big Mustard Mama. And I like mustard pods, and it's been really hard. I didn't get many mustard pods all of last season. I was kind of bumming about it. You know, I just like the flavor, the burn profile, everything about them, the color. You know, the shapes of most of them, they're a little big, and, you know, so Big Mustard Mama will be coming as well. It's been a couple years since I've eaten one of those. So anyways, I'm gabbing. Thank you all for watching.